All right, so now for the back drafting. Now for the back panel cutting, when you have finished drafting the front, you still bring your fabric this way, and then you still fold. Your folding will still be in range or in line with a bust over 4 plus extra 2 inches as well. So here you fold all through this way. So you fold all through this way, and then you also iron. The ironing you are doing is to make sure you remove any possible rumple, squeeze, or folds that could have been on the fabric. So you remove the rumples just like this, making sure you remove every possible foldings. Now, once you have finished arranging the fabric, the next you will do is you iron. You iron out the materials as seen. Now you must iron your fabric. You iron out all through this way, and then after that you make sure you remove the rumples, and then you bring the front panel, the one you have already cut out. Where is it? The front panel. All right, so now once you get the front panel, you also place it all through this way. You also make sure that the base here has extra 1 inch at the base. The back will be longer by 1 inch at the base here. And after which, you arrange the fabrics in this form. And bear in mind that whatever measurements you use to slant rather, the front panel, is the same value we use in raising. So we used 2.5 in slanting. So we're going to raise here as well by 2.5. 2.5 here. You also raise here as well by 2.5. Very important. 2.5. Then you bring your pattern master and then connect the line all through this way. After which, now the conventional rule will tell you that the back neck width is a bit bigger than the front neck width. So for the back neckline, I was saying that the back neck width is a bit bigger than the front neck width. Why is this so? Because of the fact that the back neck width will come up by the back neck width will have hold on. The back neck width will be ½ inch bigger than the front panel. So how then do you do this? By simply, if you place your ruler straight up, you move back by ½ inch. You can still, drop a chalk here and measure ½ inch backwards, and then you go all through. So the maximum you can go is 3/4 back. So this is the guide to get your back neck. So after this, the next you will do is to get your back neck depth, which is always 1.5. So from here, you mark 1.5 inch down for the back neck depth, and then use your pattern master and place in this form. And the placement of the neck, the curve should not go high. It should go lower, like ½ inch as well. So invariably, let me tell you the range so you understand. So since here is 1.5 deep, so here is already higher. So let me mark this and then measure this and tell you the value. So from here now, if I mark this one, it will drop in this form. So now what you have here will be around 2.53. So the double of value you have here is what you will have here for a perfect connection. So if here is 1.5, here will be 3. From here will be 3 or 3 point something. So once you have gotten to that stage, and then you cut your neckline. You cut your neckline just like this. You cut here as well, just like this. And this is what you have. And then you have to extend your shoulder point a bit higher than what you have here. And then from here, you connect all through this way. Then you cut exact the size, the body size. So once you have gotten to this stage, this is what you have, like I to say. So now, don't forget that you are not done yet. You are going to fold the back panel to come in front like this. You fold it to come in front like this. And once it comes in front like this, then you're going to trim the armhole excesses, especially the shoulder and the neck region. So you trim this way, you trim this way, and then you also trim the neckline. You also hold it this way. Your trimming start from the front panel. Don't exceed from the front. So use the front as a guide to trim, and then return back to the edge of the back. From here, you trim. You trim all through just like this, and this is what you have. So invariably, the value of the shoulder from the neck region, whatever you have here, will be equal to what you will have here. That's just the simplest explanation for that. Whatever you have here must tally with what you have here for a perfect connection. Then at this point, you can now arrange the back neckline, arrange it to be very perfect, and this is what you have. Now for the back neckline. So this is what we have. Any question?
So the sewing now goes like this.
The sewing will be joint like this, eh? Then you now drag this one down. It will now form that in the manner we're doing. So this is how you drag. Then the front, the length part, we leave 1 inch here. Just leave 1 inch here or 3/4 inch for the neck balancing. I will show you when we start sewing the clothes. So the next we do is the sleeve, the back facings, and every other component. Any confusion so far? All right. Here we want to cut the sleeve of the outfit. Now for the sleeve of this outfit, we are going to fold the fabric the same way we had folded at the beginning. So trying to get the front and back. And then once you have gotten that, you trim out the excesses. You trim out the excesses on the fabric. Just a guide. You trim it out. And after the trimming, the next you will do now is to fold. Then how do you fold your sleeve? You fold your sleeve with the value of the bicep measurement, the round sleeve of the muscle area. So the round sleeve we have is 13, right? 13 divided by 2 is 6.5 plus extra 4. The 4 there is because of the allowances you added on the front panel. The front allowance had 2 inches, likewise the back, that's 4. But we use 1.5 for this woman, right? So invariably, you can say plus 3 as against plus 4 for the men. So here, you fold this sleeve in accordance with the round sleeve of the person, which is 13, divided by 2, 6.5, plus 3, that's 9.5, roughly 10. So this sleeve will be 10 inches fold, just this way. So you have your sleeve of 10 inches. So whatever be your customer's measurements, divide the round sleeve by 2 and add extra 4 to it. You now fold accordingly. So now we have gotten this fold in this way. The next thing you will do is to mark out your baseline. You mark out your baseline. So how do you mark out your baseline? By simply placing your ruler this way, mark out this line all through this way. After this baseline, you now decide this sleeve length will be a 3/4 sleeve, right? And you now decide, will you have a turn up or what they call band at the edge of the sleeve? So if you want to have a band, you now deduct the value of the band from the sleeve length measurement. So for this outfit, I think I will have a band on it. I will decide that the band will be 2.5. So I will remove 2.5 from 16. It gives me 13.5, right? 13.5, fine. So now remember that we are going to also join the band to the sleeve and join the sleeve to the shoulder. So that joining needs half an inch here, half an inch here. It becomes 1 inch in total, right? So that 1 inch now will now be used to join half an inch to the band and half inch to the shoulder. So invariably you have 14.5. So here you mark 14.5 this way. And then connect the line as shown. Connect the line as shown as well. After which, you now draw the line all through this way. It goes in this form. Now, don't forget that what we use to get this folding is the bicep measurement. That's the muzzle one. Now, that one has been covered. Now, the next you will now consider is the end of the sleeve round sleeve, where the sleeve line stopped, which is 12. So here is the point I'm talking about. So divide 12 by 2, you have 6. So here you mark 6 inches. And then add extra 1 inch or 1.5 for your inseam allowance. I'm adding 1/4 here for inseam allowance. After the round sleeve of the bicep, wherever it stopped, add 1.5 here. Now, conventionally, they will tell you that that's what they call inner sleeve or inner arm. Inner arm for ladies is 2 to 3 for ladies, meaning that whatever value you have on the outer sleeve, it will be shorter, it will be longer by 2 inches or 3 inches to the inner value. So here, I will use 3 inches for my clients. So here, I will come down by 3 inches from here, this way, and then I will connect this point to this point. It goes all through to this very point with a straight line. Now, don't forget that they have different types of sleeve pattern, but the one I use is what they call the inverted S-shaped sleeve or the suit sleeve pattern. So how do I do it? Measure the total distance from this point to this point, that is 11, in a slanted form. Now divide into 2 first, you have 5.5, right? Now still divide the half again into 2. So you have 2.25 here. And also divide here again to 2. You also have 2.25 here, right? Fine. Now this center one is the middle point. Now leave it untouched. Don't touch it. The last quarter, come down by 1. Measure 1 inch down here. The first one, go high by half this way. Then use your freehand sketch from here. Connect from the edge of the sleeve to the 1/2 inch, to the middle, back to the 1 inch, and back to the 3 inches here. You have your pattern perfectly connected. And then freehand sketch from here, you go all through this way, and your sleeve is done. Do you understand? Yes. Is it simple? Yes. Can you do it? Yes. Thanks for watching.